Hmm. Hello, not sure if you can hear me. This is a test. I've got my lid flipped, so my chin piece is around the back of my head, and I've just got my visor down, and I've got the dead cat thingy clipped to my visor. So I'm seeing if this works, because I quite like riding this way. I love the wind in my beard. Not so much the flies, but we can always brush them out. And we're on our way to Dragon Soul Cafe. Now up in Newport, to have a chat to them. They do custom cruiser builds, custom parts. So I'm quite interested to see if there's anything they can do for me. There are a couple of things I would like to do to the bike. One of them is more. Oh, that's up to you, love. Stopping for some cash. Better not let you see my pin, had I? That wouldn't be good. Or I could just cut it out. And we're off again. Not as warm as it looks today. A bit chilly. Wait. Thank you. What's going on? So Saturday I did the Dave Day. Having a Dave Day, the ride for Dave Myers. Bits of it were terrible, bits of it were awesome. I did take video, but unfortunately my camera was wonky, so everything is on a slant, and I'm not sure I want to put you through that, to be honest. You'll probably get a better look if you look on YouTube and online. There is loads of video. I haven't managed to find a picture of myself yet. I don't know what time but we got split up from the main party almost immediately from leaving the motorcycle museum. Which was a shame, a real shame. I'm not sure what time the main party got there, I think it was probably about 4 o'clock-ish, and I didn't get into Barrow until 6. The motorway was terrible, huge traffic jams because somebody had broken down in the middle lane for some reason. But there were still hundreds of bikes ploughing in when I was coming in. And I've said this on Facebook, but the people of Barrow and the surrounding area sitting outside their homes, it was like a carnival. It was amazing. It was really good seeing so many people waving. I did some high fives. Hopefully I haven't broken any kids' fingers. That would be pretty bad. I need to slow down a bit when I'm doing that. I don't realise how fast you're going. Yeah, all in all, pretty magical day. 3.5 hour trip home, blasting down the motorway. Gita did extremely well. I used to do 500 miles in a day, riding from central Germany to the Midlands, with normally just a ferry journey in between. Well, always a ferry journey in between. But I was a lot younger then, a lot more supple and not as old and creaky as I am today. Like I said, Gita did amazingly. She just ate up the miles. It was a more expensive day than I was hoping for, really, but I didn't plan anything and I didn't look at costs. So excuse the editing because I've got a cough still. What else was there to say about? I listened to the speech. I listened to the end of the speech, as I caught the end of Liliana's speech, and then Woody's speech as well, and then seeing the posts afterwards and seeing that there were 46,000 bikers took part in Dave Day, and that is just incredible. It's amazing. I can only imagine how cool it would have been to have been in the main party getting into Barrow. I suppose it remains to be seen whether or not they make it an annual event. I'm fairly sure Barrow would be quite happy with that. The amount of money it probably brought in. I don't know how many other people would want to do it again. It is a long journey. I mean, I covered 420 miles. So I covered 420 miles, and people came further than me. They came from all over the place. I think I saw one Dutch couple on a Honda Goldwing with a trailer. May have been a big Harley, not a Goldwing. Apologies to them if I got that wrong. But yeah, it was, all in all, it was a great day. It was a long day, and bits of it were disappointing. But it was it was good, and I think most people behaved. I don't think there were many, if any, accidents, which is considering how many people were there. It's that's quite an achievement. We'll have to wait and see if they make it an annual event. I might as well try and record myself having a rant here about a couple of things. I've been wanting to do this for a while, so I'll see if it records without too much wind noise. If not, I'll do it again, and you can give me your thoughts on it if you want. As a phrase, it has a couple of variations, but whenever you say to somebody, I ride a motorbike, this phrase seems to pop up in either one of two guises I've found. The first one is, I know somebody who died on a motorbike. Yeah, okay. The other variation is, I know somebody who killed themselves on a motorbike. And the first option annoys me. The second option really annoys me, because you're making it out as if someone's committing suicide by motorbike. And this ridiculous stereotype that motorbikes are dangerous. It grips my shit, it really does. So motorbikes are like guns and cars and anything else, any inanimate object that is not inherently dangerous. It's how they're used that's dangerous. And yeah, okay, maybe there are added dangers, or added dangers in looking out for other people, other traffic. Treating everybody like idiots is a favourite saying, and I don't want to do that. I drive a car, I know what it's like. I don't drive like an idiot. I'm not an idiot all the time. I am sometimes, I'll admit it. But I like to think my observation is pretty good, probably from almost 40 years of riding a motorbike, and observation is a big part of it. But if you say to anybody what your hobby is or your pastime, oh, I scuba dive, oh, I know a friend who started scuba diving, I rock climb, oh, I knew a friend who died rock climbing, it doesn't happen. Nobody says that. But as soon as you say, I ride a motorbike, it pops out. And it's wrong. It annoys me because I know what a motorbike is. And it's not dangerous, but it can be, because of circumstances. But to be told that by somebody else, maybe I'm getting upset over nothing. Maybe I'm getting on my soapbox. My knickers are in a right bunch over this, and maybe you disagree. Maybe not. I don't know. But I just wish people would stop saying it to me. Right. That's that rant over. What's my other rant? Oh, clothing. The legal requirement for a motorcycle rider is a helmet. That is it. That is the only legal thing you have to wear. Now, you probably will get arrested if you ride around town naked. But if you ride around private property naked, you don't have to. You won't get arrested. Unless you are deliberately annoying the neighbours, giving them an eyeful of your package or whatever. So, it's happened to me a couple of times on Facebook. I posted a video when I wasn't wearing gloves, and I got into 5 different heated arguments about how much of an idiot I was. And if you think I'm an idiot, that's fine. You are entitled to your own opinion, and yes, sometimes I am an idiot. But that's my choice. And freedom of choice is what society is all about, isn't it? Right? So, gloves was one. Picture was put up of a guy wearing shorts. Facebook community went apeshit again. His choice. One, you don't know, maybe he's got private medical insurance. Maybe he's got a special clause in his insurance that says, if I come off wearing shorts, give me the best treatment I can afford. Maybe he's not going very far, and that does matter. The likelihood of an accident happening increases with the amount of time that you're on the road. That's a given, surely. I don't think I've ever ridden in shorts, apart from, no, I probably did it in Cyprus, and I probably did it in Greece as well when I went. In fact, in Cyprus, I went without a helmet. Once I was off the Sovereign base, I rode without a helmet on, and I fucking loved it. It was amazing. And if they were to repeal the law in this country and say you don't need a helmet, I would not wear a helmet. On certain occasions. Not all the time, but certainly sometimes. And I really don't give a shit what anybody says about that. It's my head, it's my body. I've contributed my tax to the NHS. I haven't used the NHS very much in my lifetime, I'm fairly sure. And let's face it, if I came off without a helmet on, I'd probably be dead anyway. And that's another thing is, I think society overreacts to accidents. One biker comes off and you've got 3 ambulances, 5 police cars, and it just seems a bit odd, really. Again, my opinion, not everyone will agree with me. I don't mind being in the minority, it's fine. Excuse me. Anyway. Yeah, so I will sometimes ride without a jacket on. Because it's warm. And because I want to be comfortable. And because I'm not blasting. I'm not riding a sports bike, I'm riding a cruiser. Rarely go that fast. Can't go that fast in the cruiser, really. He says, trying to dig himself out of a hole that he knows he's gotten into. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's my choice. What the fuck is going on with that? Excuse my language. Try and cut that out. So I wish I wish people would just leave other people alone. If people want to wear socks and a bloody bungee smuggler. No, that's not right, is it? If people want to wear socks and a budgie smuggling thing, itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini, then let them. It's their choice. It annoys me so much when people say, oh no, he's dressed for the ride and not the slide. Yeah, he bloody is. I'm going to get a t-shirt printed with that slogan. Dressed for the ride and not the slide. Because the other way round is a phrase that people drag out all the time. Dressed for the slide, not the ride. You know what? Every time I get on my bike, I do not assume that I am going to fall off. I've managed to not fall off for... oh, geez. When was my last crash? Did I crash the... oh, I crashed the Phaser at Knock Hill. That would have been early 2000s, I think. What did I have after that? After the Phaser was the XJR 1300. Never crashed that. Then it was the Kawasaki Z1. I didn't crash that. Then it was the Hyosung GV 650. Didn't crash that. And now I'm on the XPS 1300 and I haven't crashed this. And I know, I can see people, I can see you crossing yourselves, throwing salt over your shoulders. Oh, you've jinxed it now. Jinxed what? Oh, believing in jinxes is like believing in God. It's absolute fallacy. Not walking on cracks, not walking on bloody drain covers. Jumping into the middle of the road because there's a black cat in your path, not walking under step ladders or any kind of ladder. It's just, oh, really. It's astrology, that's what it is. Oh, I'm really angry today. Anyway. What are we doing? I'm talking about... oh, come on, what are you doing? I just want to go. Yep, thank you. Lost my train of thought now because I laughed. Shouldn't have laughed. Right, I'm angry. I'm angry. What am I fucking angry about? Jinxes. Yep, jinxes, superstitions. I haven't crashed my bike in almost 20 years. Oh, don't say that, you've jinxed it now. Do you know what? I haven't won the lottery. I haven't won the lottery jackpot, ever. Have I jinxed that now? Have I opposite of jinxed it? What is the opposite of jinx? So, anyway. Oh, don't go the same way as me. So what am I going to talk about now? Jinxes. I've had a rant about jinxes. I've had a rant about clothing. I've had a rant about people saying, I knew somebody who died. Oh, do you know what? Let's add to that. I don't know anyone that's died in a motorcycle crash. I don't know anybody. Nobody springs to mind. Maybe that's why I get so annoyed by it. Possibly. I don't think that's a reason. I'm a crotchety old oldish bastard, and I just, yeah. So, happier thoughts. Have I got any happier thoughts? What are we now? It's June the 10th. I'm in a hospital. Stop that. Sorry. It's June the 10th. I've got a hospital appointment tomorrow. I'm going to hand back my CPAP machine because I don't use it. Don't know whether I've actually cured my sleep apnea or it's just because I've grown a massive beard and I can't use the bloody thing. Did record myself sleeping last night, what little sleep I got, and it certainly doesn't sound like it used to. There isn't that deathly pause and then that noise. So it was just constant, regular, deep snoring. But it's only the cats, so and they don't care, so that's fine. What else have I got to look forward to? Okay, I don't think there's much. Not much really. It is almost, the reason I brought up the fact that it's the 10th of June is that it is almost the 13th of June. And I really wanted to say this, and I should have said this a few months ago. So what are we? June, July, August, September, October. Oh, let me just check that again. June, getting excited now. June, July is 1 month. August, September, October. October the 13th. You don't have to wish me happy birthday. I'm just mentioning it. October the 13th, I will be 55. I have been waiting for that magic number for the last 15 years. How sad is that? Jeez. But that is when my military pension goes up. I will get a full military pension. Now, it's not an earth-shattering amount, but it does mean that I can plan for the future that I want, which is exciting. I mean, I'm digging myself into a bit of a financial hole at the moment, but that's because I'm an idiot and I'm 3% Greek, and that's where my financial acumen comes from. But I'm going to dig myself out of it. I'm going to buy a spade with my pension pot, and then I'm going to plan the rest of my life, and I really think it's going to be good. I am really looking forward to what I want to do, and yeah, it's a little bit scary because it's a massive change from the way I live now. Is it a massive change? It's a bit of a change. I mean, I'll still just lounge around all day doing very little, but I'll be mobile instead of stuck in one place. I won't be forking out loads of money forking out loads of money to a kite. Oh, I don't know whether you saw that. Kite as in bird. No, kite as in. How would you? What noise do kites make?